Good morning, everyone. This is your daily math activity for Wednesday, April 15th. Oops. Good morning, everyone. This is your daily math activity for Wednesday the Rainbow, April 15th, 2020. And happy Wild Thing Wednesday. Mr. Junie is dressed up in his hippie outfit. Hippies were super famous and well known in the 60s. So I hope you're wearing your Wild Thing Wednesday outfit too. And now it's time for math meeting. And let's start with some counting. Now today we're not gonna do skip counting by twos. We're gonna play a game of counting on. What's the game? So counting on means you have to keep counting. I give you a number and you have to keep counting or count on all the way to 100. So let's do this all in our mind. I'm gonna give you a number and the number is going to be the number 64. What's the number? 64. And let's count on all the way to 100. 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Catch your brain. You just counted on from a number all the way to 100. Nice job. And now let's play some Hotspot Fluency. Again, we're focusing on level 16 this week. So you have to be able to add and subtract within 5. So let's go through our flashcards. Here's your first one. And again, how many seconds do you have? You only have 3 seconds to answer. Let's see. And let's see how many you can get right. Here's the first one. What's the answer? It should be 1. Next one. Oops! Haha! Next one. What's the answer? 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. Next one. What's the answer? 4 minus 2 is 2. Next one. What's the answer? 5 minus 1 is 4. Next one. And what's the answer? 4 minus 1 is 3. Mr. Junie had a little brain fart. What's the answer? 2 plus 3 is 5. Next one. What's the answer? 2 plus 2 is 4. What's the answer? 2 minus 1 is 1. Next one. What's the answer? 4 minus 3 is 1. Next one. What's the answer? 3 plus 2 is 5. Next one. What's the answer? 3 minus 1 is 2. Next one. What's the answer? 3 minus 2 is 1. Last one. What's the answer? 5 minus 3 is 2. How many did you get right? How many did you miss? Did you miss 2? Did you miss less than 2? Did you miss more than 2? Remember, you can only miss 2 to pass this fluency level. All right, friends, that's it for math meeting. Math meeting is over. Okay, friends, for today's activity, you are gonna go on an attribute hunt. Say attribute hunt. You're gonna look all over your home for different objects and think about the adjectives that describe them. Now, before we get started and do our hunt, we have to go over all of our attributes and the different adjectives that describe each attribute. Now, the first attribute that we learned about was size. Remember, size means how big or how small something is. And two adjectives to describe the attribute are big, like an airplane, and small, like a key. Another attribute we learned about was height. Height means how tall or how short something is from the bottom to the top. And we can use the adjective short to describe the height. We can also use the word tall to describe the height. Another attribute was length. Remember, length means how long or how short from side to side. And an adjective we can describe the length is long. Another adjective to describe the length is short. The fourth attribute we learned about before school ended was width. Remember, how wide or how narrow all the way around. So wide is an adjective to describe width, and so is narrow. That's another adjective to describe width. And then 2 days ago, we learned about the attribute weight. Remember how heavy or how light it is to pick something up. So we can say light to describe the weight. That's an adjective. We can also use the adjective heavy to describe the attribute weight. And then yesterday, we just learned about capacity. Capacity means how much an object can hold inside. So we can say an object has a small capacity, so small being the adjective, or an object can have a big capacity, so big is the adjective. Now, we know all of our adjectives, and that was a lot, friends. So I'm gonna post this poster so you can use this to help you out on your hunt, okay? And to set up for our hunt, you're gonna need a couple of materials. You'll need a sheet of paper to record your answers. You're also gonna need a pencil to write with, and 4 different colors for later on, because you will color something. You can use markers, you can use crayons, you can use colored pencils, but you need 4 different colors. How many different colors? So here I have blue, purple, yellow, and pink. Let's set up our recording sheet. Come on. Okay, friends, so let's set up our recording sheet. Now, you're gonna divide your paper into 4 columns. So I'm gonna move my paper this way so it's longer side to side, and I'm gonna try and make 4 columns. So I'm gonna draw a line down the middle of my paper, and then another line right here, and then another line over here. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, and each of these columns is going to represent 1 adjective. And these are the 4 adjectives that you are going to look for. The first one will be tall. So tall means something that has a lot of distance from the bottom to the top. And this adjective describes height. The next adjective is narrow. I'm gonna draw an arrow as well. So narrow means something that's skinny. So there's not a lot of distance all the way around. And this adjective describes width. The third adjective you're looking for is light. So think of like something easy to pick up, maybe a feather. You can draw a picture of a feather. And this adjective describes weight. And the last adjective that you're looking for is long. So that this adjective describes length. So long means something that has a lot of distance from side to side. Now, after I have my 4 adjectives, I'm going to draw a line underneath all the words. And in these spaces, you're going to find as many objects that fit each of these adjectives. Okay, so you're gonna go with your families and look all over your home. You can go in your kitchen, your rooms, your bathrooms. You can go into your backyard or your front yard if you have one, or in a car. There's lots of objects in a car too. And record everything that you find. So I'm gonna do a couple right now and I'll let you go. So, I have a marker right here. This marker, is it tall? Nah, not really. There's not a lot of distance from the bottom to the top. Is it light? Is it easy to pick up? Yeah. So under light, I'm gonna just write 1 tally. 1 tally represents 1 object. How about long? If I put it side to side, is there a lot of distance from side to side? Not really. So it's not long, it's not tall. Is this marker narrow? Is there a little bit of distance all the way around? Yeah. So what do I draw? I draw a tally. And 1 tally represents 1 object. Let's do one more here. I have, let's see, what else do I have in my room? I'm looking around. What else? Oh, I have this. Let me bring it over. This is a remote control. You use it to turn on and turn off your TV and change the channels. So let's go through each of these adjectives and let's see if it fits any of them. Is my remote long? Nah, it's not long. Is your remote light? Yeah, it's easy to pick up. Is your remote narrow? Is it skinny? Is there a little bit of space all the way around? Yeah, just like the marker. Is it tall? Is there a lot of distance from the bottom to the top? Nah. Oh, no, I don't write anything. Sorry, Mr. Ginny had another brain fart. So, I just did 2 objects, and do as many as you can. Maybe you can give yourself a time limit. Maybe just give yourselves 3 minutes and then come back to the video because I'm going to show you the next step. Again, give yourselves 3 minutes to find as many objects that fit each of these adjectives. Good luck.